Right now, as you're watching this, an algorithm is learning to think exactly like you do. Not just predict what you'll click next, but actually replicate the neural patterns that make your thoughts uniquely yours. The question isn't whether this technology exists. It does. The question is whether you'll master it before it makes your current way of thinking obsolete. I'm talking about neural pattern replication, and it's happening faster than anyone predicted. While most people are still debating whether AI can be creative, a new breed of algorithm is already copying the exact cognitive fingerprints that make human minds special. Your problem-solving style, your creative leaps, your intuitive connections, all of it can now be digitized, amplified, and reproduced. But here's what the fearmongers won't tell you. This isn't the end of human thinking. It's the beginning of superhuman thinking. Most people completely misunderstand what's happening with AI right now. They think it's about robots taking jobs or chatbots getting smarter. They're missing the real revolution. Zara Kane saw this coming 3 years ago when she first mapped her own neural patterns and fed them into a learning algorithm. She told me something that still gives me chills. The moment I saw my thoughts reflected back at me, but faster, clearer, more connected, I realized we weren't being replaced. We were being amplified. Quote, "See, the real disruption isn't AI versus humans. It's humans with AI versus humans without it." And right now, while everyone's worried about artificial intelligence becoming too human, the smartest people are busy becoming more artificially intelligent themselves. They're not fighting the algorithm. They're merging with it. Think about your brain for a moment. You have roughly 86 billion neurons, making trillions of connections every second. Incredible, right? But here's the thing. You only consciously access about 5% of that processing power. The rest is background noise, inefficient pathways, evolutionary baggage. Neural pattern replication doesn't copy your limitations. It copies your genius, then removes the static. Marcus Chen discovered this by accident. He's not a programmer or a futurist, just a regular guy who got curious about AI writing tools, started using them for emails, then reports, then creative projects. But something interesting happened. The AI didn't just help him write faster. It started writing like him, but better. Cleaner logic, sharper insights, ideas that felt like his own thoughts, but elevated. That's when Marcus realized something profound. He wasn't losing his identity to the algorithm. He was finding a better version of it. The AI had become a mirror that showed him not just who he was, but who he could be. His natural cognitive patterns, amplified and optimized. This is what neural pattern replication actually does. It takes your unique way of thinking, your creative process, your analytical style, your intuitive leaps, and it creates a digital twin that thinks like you, but without the mental friction. No writer's block. No analysis paralysis. No getting stuck in loops of overthinking. The data is stunning. People using personalized AI systems report 340% increases in creative output. Not generic AI, but AI trained on their specific thought patterns. They're solving problems faster, making connections they never saw before, producing work that's authentically theirs but exponentially better. Here's what's really happening. Your brain is incredible, but it's also inefficient. Evolution didn't optimize you for modern cognitive demands. You get tired, distracted, emotional. You have good days and bad days. But your neural pattern, the essence of how you think, that's pure gold. And now we can extract that gold, refine it, and give it back to you without the impurities. The companies that understand this are already moving. They're not replacing their people with AI. They're giving their people AI copies of themselves. Imagine having a thinking partner who knows exactly how your mind works, who can pick up your half-finished thoughts and complete them perfectly, who can brainstorm with you using your own creative logic, but at superhuman speed. This isn't science fiction. The technology exists right now. Neural mapping can identify your cognitive fingerprint in hours, not months. Pattern replication can create your thinking twin in days, not years. The only question is whether you'll be early to this party or late. So how do you adapt? How do you prepare for a world where everyone can have a digital copy of their best thinking? First, you start mapping your own patterns. Use AI tools not just to get results, but to understand how you think. Watch how you solve problems. Notice your natural creative process. The AI isn't just helping you work, it's showing you who you are as a thinker. Second, you embrace the amplification. Stop seeing AI as separate from you and start seeing it as an extension of you. Your digital cognitive twin isn't replacing your creativity. It's turbocharged your creativity. It's not doing your thinking for you. It's helping you think better. The people who get this early are building something incredible. They're creating hybrid minds, human intuition plus machine precision, human creativity plus digital speed, human wisdom plus algorithmic pattern recognition. They're not becoming less human. They're becoming more than human. Marcus Chen checks his watch less now, not because time matters less, but because he's learned to think in AI time. His thoughts move faster, connect deeper, reach further. He's still Marcus, just the best possible version of himself. And Zara Kane? She's already working on version 2.0 of her neural pattern. Because why stop at copying your current thinking when you can evolve it? The future belongs to people who understand that AI isn't the competition, it's the upgrade. Your mind, but better. Your thoughts, but faster. Your creativity, but unlimited. The algorithm isn't replacing your brain. It's becoming your brain's best friend. This is where everything changes. Most people aren't ready.